Life is too short to live it stupidly, you know? Life is too short to live it stupidly. You know what? What would be a stupid? Imagine you live up to 70 years old, right? Based on global life expectancy, I think around 70, 72. Imagine you live up to 70 years old and you do not master a skill in your life. You do not acquire a certain skill that can give meaning to your life, to your reality. Like 50 years of this 70 years is just your adult life, you know. And at least 20 years of this 50 years you have so much strength physically and mentally to create something for yourself in your life. Right? You're capable of building so many things in reality. But instead, you choose to give your attention to the internet, right? Give your attention to the internet, right? You don't want to spend your time learning new things in your real life, you know, because it just doesn't give instant gratification, you know, because you're used to fast consumption of pleasure in digital world, right? Like if for the rest of your life you put up 5 minutes every single day for any type of a skill, you will master it. Just 5 minutes every single day, you will master that skill. But we don't want to go through that process. That process is painful, right? 5 minutes, oh my god, 5 minutes learning guitar, 5 minutes learning pottery. No way. That's just too much, no? We can't even sit on a toilet without our phone anymore, right? Have you had this time when you get to the toilet, you sit and you forgot your phone and you're like, fuck, what do I do now for the next 5-10 minutes? I'm gonna be fucking bored as fuck, right? That's what's happening to us, you know. Our brain is just continuously seek stimulants, digital, fast consumption of stimulants. That's stupid, no? I mean, every time I catch myself lost in social media, lost in internet, every time I catch myself fact checking some nonsense, right? I'm like, is this really life, you know? It just doesn't fucking mean anything. So okay, I learned why caterpillars, for example, get into cocoon, right? By just googling it. But I never really look at the caterpillars in real life, you know, and see how they get into cocoon, come out of it. Because that's just boring, you know. At least I made it boring. I think so. I made it boring. I prefer to watch a time lapse of caterpillar coming out of a cocoon because that's more joyful for my broken brain, right? Who wants to watch 1 to 2 days of a caterpillar coming out of a cocoon? That's too long, too boring. Every time just checking on it. Come on, do the time lapse, caterpillar. Yeah, that's just how we are living our life. Every single day, totally exactly the same as the next day. We're just gonna be on the internet scrolling, doing all this bullshit nonsense. And weeks pass by, months pass by, years pass by, and we are like, where did my life go? Like, I don't seem to recall past 10 years. Where did that go? Then you realize, oh, okay, wait. I spent all of it on internet. I spent all of my time wasting, you know, wasting stupidly. But look at the bright side. The bright side is that there is no bright side. Yeah, no bright side. Um, no, I can't find it. And that's how it is. I think you should not do that to yourself. I did. You shouldn't. You know, if you are younger than me, I think, or maybe older, I don't know. If you lived like me, don't. From now on, just learn something every single day. You can start with meditation, 1 minute meditation every single day. 1 minute. It's not that hard. It's just so easy. You sit, close your eyes, do nothing. That's it. 1 minute, finished. But you know what's the benefit? The benefit is you will realize so many things in just 1 minute. You will realize that how fucked up your brain is, continuously bringing thoughts, never ending thoughts, like the thought pattern and train of thoughts are just like, ooh, this train is just too long, never ends, right? And you're sitting on the track, just right on the track, and the train of thoughts are just coming toward you. And unfortunately, you're sitting back to the train. That's the fucked up part. The train is just coming, you're sitting back to the train, you don't see it, just like it just hits you all the time. But when you start meditating, you start turning around toward the train of thoughts. Now you see the train of thoughts are coming, right? Now you get to just like slowly maybe just dodge it, right? Sometimes it hits you, but sometimes you get to dodge your thoughts. And that gap is beautiful. That gap, when you come out and look at the train passing by, you will see all the passengers, all that stress and anxiety and all those biases in your brain, all those brainwashings, conditioning, all your addictions are just sitting inside that train, passing by, waving at you. And this moment, when you look at them, you see what's going on, The more you look at them, just the easier you can get rid of them, The more you look at them, the more you see that they will just get off on their stations, They go away, your stress goes away, your addiction goes away, your anxiety goes away, because you just like really look at it. And it will be very stupid to look at it, become very aware, and not see what's happening to your life. So awareness is very helpful. And in that 1 minute every single day, you become aware, aware, more awareness, more awareness. And the good thing about awareness, it's not like fact checking Google. No. Fact checking Google, you just fact check today, tomorrow you forget. That's actually called Google effect, you know. Google effect, you Google, you learn, tomorrow you forget. Do you remember what was the last thing you fact checked? No. But awareness is not like that. Awareness stays. Awareness becomes part of you. Awareness is just always there for you to help you. But you need to find it first. You need to find that awareness first. And that just comes by meditation. Simple. Yeah. Yeah, don't live your life stupidly, you know, like me. You don't. You shouldn't do that, you know. I mean, I don't either anymore, but I know how it feels like. I would like to know what you think about it, you know. Share your thoughts with me and tell me what you think. I really looking forward to it. Thank you for watching.